Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Woke Bombshell with another reading for you guys, and this one's going to be very special because it's an end of year sort of wrap up. I'm going to be tuning into what is going on with these karmics, narcissists, Jezebels, whatever you want to call them, and what really is coming for them, being that they were all year shit stirring, shit starting, stirring the pot, and emotionally baiting, all for clout. It's really sad. Now, if you really feel that somebody is doing something that needs to be exposed, look, man, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. If you feel like I'm doing something wrong, I'm not going to stop you from making a video. I'm not. Okay? But I don't think I am. Okay? Last time I checked. Okay? Because I work with the Most High. So you can't go wrong with that. But if you have a problem with that, I guess if you're anti-Christian, all of that stuff, that, that'll be the basis for your attacks, right? That being said, 2020 has been, other than COVID, it has been a very, very interesting year to say the least. There's been a lot of quote-unquote exposure, okay? And it seems like when one of the real ones does something, the ones that work for demonics and work for the devil have to do their copied version, right? Everything that the devil does, he copies God. He tries to copy God, okay? He tried copying God with having a kingdom. That's why he's in the bowels of hell, okay? He tried copying God by, infiltrating marriages and all of that stuff, and putting his own spin on things, okay? So karmics were born of the devil. That was not something that was ever born by God. So those people that are saying that karmics are necessary, I don't see how they're necessary if they come from the bowels of hell, literally. And you guys have seen the pictures of what they really, really look like. My homegirl, Lilith Ascending, shout out to my girl, okay? Love you, sis. The girl's talented. She can see what they look like behind their avatar of human skin. And we've posted what they look like. Okay, it's on my community board. Go back. You'll see it. I haven't removed it. Okay? So karmics in and of themselves are not born of God. They're not born by God. Okay? They come from something else. Okay? I don't think there's an episode of Supernatural that has... I'm very, very curious about that because I'm a big fan of Supernatural. Sam and Dean. What is their last name? Sam and Dean. I forget their last name for some reason. But a big fan of the show. And I don't know if the subject of karmics has ever been brought up on that show. Maybe on the sly, on the sneak tip, using other coding, other language. But I don't think completely out there they've talked about these demonesses, okay? But to those that like the show, maybe you should make the suggestion that they start talking about it, right? Or why don't we talk about the Jezebel spirit, and why don't we start talking about the karmics and everything, and what they really look like. If I had one request that I would make, I would ask that the Most High make us see past their human avatar veils and what's really walking around us, okay? So for you DMs that are still fucking these bitches, you're fucking demons. You're sticking your dick in demons. Because if you saw them without their human avatar skin, you would see what you're actually fucking. And that's the kind of shit that'll send you to the fucking therapist chair, okay? So let's get started. What karma is coming for these, and I'm not going to use the word karma. I'm going to call the swift hand of God whooping that ass. Okay? I'm not going to even use the word karma anymore. I'm not. It's kind of overused, if you ask me. God's swift judgment. That's what I'm going to use. Now, I wanted to also make another statement here before we begin, and this is important that you perk up your ears. There's going to be a lot of karmics that are going to be getting their comeuppance, and they're going to be trying to pass it off as jealous, hateful, who they call karmics, okay? They're karmics calling other people karmics, and because they're getting the swift hand of God whooping that ass, they're going to try to, because they still have to save face, guys. They still have to save face. So they would much rather make it the responsibility of a person that doesn't even know they exist. Okay? They'd rather pass the buck along to somebody else. Oh, well, they did magic on me. Instead of openly admitting that they are getting their punishment by God, they would rather make it that somebody else is doing magic on them. Please make that make sense. You're such a big and bad bitch. Why can't you just take your lumps? Yeah, I probably didn't do so great with the Most High, right? And, I'm getting it now. You're still alive. It didn't kill you. So you should be thankful for that. You still woke up this morning. But you're making your karma worse by blaming somebody else. When you don't take your lumps, you want to call yourself a woman. You want to call yourself XYZ. But if you can't take your lumps as a woman and take your due, instead of passing it off on somebody else and passing the responsibility off on somebody else, your quote-unquote karma is never going to end. It's never going to end. Just because you are getting the swift hand of God whooping that ass, and then you're going to blame somebody else, you're going to get karma for that too. So just take your lumps, admit that you're getting punished by God, and move forward. There's more respect in that. We would respect you more if you did that. We don't respect a person that's blaming everybody else. So let's begin. I hereby call on the Holy Family to convene with us today, to meet with us today. Thank you for your presence. In the name of Ahaya, Yeshaya, Ruach Kadesh. I hereby call on my personal guides that have been assigned to me from birth, that have been seeing over my protection and my guidance from the very beginning, to assist in this reading. Please make me a clear channel as to what messages to convey to those that come upon this video. And so it is. Thank you and amen. So let's do a little shuffle here. What's coming for those shit starters, the shit stirrers, and the emotional baiters? What's coming for them? I'm not going to do too many shuffles or riffles or anything like that because we got to get going with this. Okay, I'm not cutting. I'm being guided not to cut. So first card up, we have the Nine of Wands. Let's see here. I'm not very good at Roman numerals, guys, so I do have to count. Yeah, Nine of Wands. I was right. So Nine of Wands in reverse. So the first bit of karma that's coming for them, or like I said before, the first bit of punishment. I'm just going to call it punishment. That's what it is. Punishment. The first bit of punishment that's coming for the karmics here is, wow, okay, exhaustion. They're going to be completely depleted. Now, if you think about it, the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. When the wounded warrior is in the reverse, he becomes much worse than a wounded warrior. There's going to be some hospitalization here. There's going to be there's going to be such a, okay. Okay, thank you. The hospitalization is not going to be like a physical hospital, it's going to be a mental hospital. Cutting. For attention. There's going to be some cutting. There may be some suicide attempts. Just letting you know. And that's going to land them in the hospital. And they're going to be under close mental observation because of what they did. Okay? So that's the first card up. Wow. To start the reading off with this. Jeez Louise. Oh, girl. Okay. What punishment is coming for the shit starters, shit stirrers, and emotional baiters? And you know who you are. Whoop. That's not it. Okay. We have the Two of Wands. So I do feel that this is in regards to a fire sign, being that we're starting out with Wands at the beginning. I'm getting Leo. Cancer rising, Virgo stellium, Libra moon, a lot of masculine in this woman's chart. This person knows who she is. We're starting off with Wands here, so this I'm telling you, if I pulled a Strength card here, I'm gonna know this is a Leo. Okay. I'm getting dying for popularity, literally dying for popularity. They're saying, look at her face, she looks exhausted. Look at her eyes. The smile masks insecurity. She's not who she says she is. I'm feeling a lot of anger coming from the Holy Family right now. A lot of anger. She's been marked, they said. She's been marked. Every time she says the Most High, she makes it worse. They're telling me that she's the template of this type of person we're reading on. That she wants it that way. So who this person is, I feel like they already know who they are, and that, oh boy. There's a difference between being famous and infamous. Ooh. Everything she got, I didn't give, says the Most High. It didn't come from me. Cut off monkey hands, monkey feet. Spells, marketplace. Shrunken head. Visit home. Come back. Anger. Displacement, I'm hearing. Oh gosh, dismemberment. Oh my gosh. Maybe there's a reason why I didn't do readings for a while, because of the descriptions. They're really highlighting dismemberment. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. Who is this person? Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh. All right. We have the Two of Wands here. Oh, I know that I asked to be a channel of energy. Ooh, I'm not pushing it out. I'll use whatever I need to use. But I kind of, wow, that's heavy. I just got, she's not as lonely as she says she is. She's not working alone. Connections, vampire, whatever that means. I'm not going to ask questions about that. Connections, vampire. I don't know what that is. Modern day vampirism. Moon rituals. Okay, this part I feel like they want to wait till I've done a couple of these readings before they have me make a part 2 to this, because that part is a little deeper than what we are talking about. Oh gosh. Black market. Dark web. Body parts. You got to give me a minute, guys. What's coming through is what she uses is going to be her own fate. What she does and projects out is going to be her own fate. Oh my goodness. Why would somebody get into this? Want to shake her by the shoulders. It's like, what are you doing, woman? Oh boy. Yellow top. Sleeping spells. Okay. This person is a reader here on YouTube. She harvests energy by making you fall asleep when you watch her videos. If you've ever fallen asleep to her videos, that's the spell that she has placed. She has made the little mantra that she says before she reads connected to a spell that she's casting. So what she's actually doing is casting a spell. These ancestors are warlocks and witches that have been in her family. She's not channeling anything good. Holy moly. If you find yourself falling asleep, be forewarned. The dreams you have subsequently aren't coming from you and your unconscious. Holy shit, it's a Rip Van Winkle spell. The sleeper spell. Sandman spell. It's the Sandman spell. Holy. If you find yourself falling asleep to this woman's videos, and drained and lacking creativity or lacking will. That's the vampirism. Oh my gosh. They keep on repeating, she's not who she says she is. She's not who she says she is. He's more mad about her claiming his name. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get back into the reading. Oh my goodness. Hey man, I asked to be a channel. That's what happens. So 2 of Wands. Waiting for her ship to come in. I feel like she's always going to be waiting for something. It's going to be this perpetual, limbo she's going to be in. This is the limbo card to me. Getting the words taking up space. This is not me saying this, guys. She's taking up space. Dispatched. She needs to be dispatched. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. I can't. Oh, this is going to be intense, guys. All right. Next card up. What is the shit starters, shit talkers, emotional baiters punishment? Seven of Pentacles in reversed. Nothing that they do is going to come to fruition. There's a spiritual barrenness here. And being that this right here, this staff that he's leaning on, that's a wand too. Not even part directly to this card, because it's really supposed to be, a Pentacles card having to do with either money or health, because Pentacles are money or health or anything material that's tangible, okay? And nothing is going to work out for her. And this is because of the intentions that she had. Since her intentions were to steal other people's coins, hers are going to be taken from her. It's going to be like the soil that she tries to plant the seeds in. They're going to be dry and rocky. It's not going to be moist and fertile, the soil. It's going to be dry, hard, and rocky. It's just going to land on the top of it instead of sinking below the surface of the earth. You see what I mean? It's not going to ingest all of the elements that it needs. The sun, the wind, the water, the richness of the earth. None of these things are going to work well for her. And since these are both in medical and financial, this has something to do with a project that she's involved in that either has something to do with Bitcoin, because of the coins, or health, or both. So this is a reversal here. Wow. Alrighty, let's get into it deeply here. Oh man. I wish I could say I feel bad for her, but I really don't. It's like, you did it to yourself, lady. Come on. Becoming after people that don't even know you. Come on. All for clout, all for views. It's really bad. That's bad business. That's bad business. You're going to get a bad reputation that way. Nobody's going to want to work with somebody that's talking shit about everybody else, It's like, who wants to work with a person like that? Anywho, let's move on. Okay. The Chariot in reverse. No motivation. None. And something having to do with the car. Oh boy. The car is upside down. Ditch. Notice how this card is upside down. I'm seeing the dark of night and this car upside down. Oh my gosh. See what happens when you play around? Stop it with the... Oh my gosh. I think we all collectively would like to take this woman by the shoulders and either give her a good slap into reality or shake her by the shoulders. What the fuck are you doing? I don't enjoy reading this. I don't enjoy this at all. But I have to. Yeah. There's one part that they're telling me, they're saying, don't reveal it. Don't reveal it. So I can't say anything about it. All right. So in the spiritual context, there's going to be a lack of motivation. You can already see, they say, that she's drained from what she's been doing. She looks very, very haggard. She looks like she doesn't want to do this anymore. That is something else motivating her to do this. It's not the Most High motivating her to do this. All right, let's move on. What punishment is coming for the emotional baiters, shit starters, shit stirrers, troublemakers? We're just going to call them troublemakers because that all falls into troublemaking. What's coming for the troublemakers? What punishment is coming for the troublemakers? Interesting. Hierophant is usually a Taurus. Okay. So we're going to have to do a clarifier on this one because this could be very, very broad, the meaning of this. Okay. She is going to succumb to the falsehoods that she's been spewing out. Okay. So she's making herself like she is... Interesting. They're saying the word priest. Priestess? Huh. Interesting. They're saying that she tried to play God with this Hierophant being in the reverse here. Now, from the Taurus point of view here, since this is a card that's a Taurus card, right? The Hierophant is Taurus. Oh boy. She's going to bring out the dark side of a Taurus. And this person's going to be a lot more well-versed in high magic, higher thought, is going to be just tuned in. And this person is going to basically teach her lesson. I wish it was me. I do. But alas, it's not me. Shucks. It ain't me, but they're not revealing exactly who it is. So it's going to be like a wild goose chase for her to try to figure it out. She's going to be like shuffling cards, shuffling cards, shuffling cards, shuffling cards. And she's never going to be able to figure out who it is. And that's by design. Speaking of cards, her ability to read the cards is going to go. And they're saying if you've been observing, not just watching, but observing, she's been fucking up on her videos quite a bit. Even with the prayers that she's been doing over it, she's been fucking up quite a bit. And the thing is that she likes to blame other people. But it's actually the Most High that's doing it. It's no demon that's doing it. It's the Most High shutting her up. like literally. He's like, shut the fuck up. He's like literally shutting her up. And you see, when you're arrogant, you don't even realize what's going on. You're so blinded by your own arrogance. And I feel like this Hierophant card is pointing to her spiritual arrogance. Because if she was really highly spiritual, this would be in the upright. But it's in the reverse. So she's very spiritually arrogant. Okay, I'm going to put that right there. Let's see here. What punishment is coming for the Troublemakers? Well, they're highlighting her. So I guess we're going to highlight her. But this could be for anybody that this resonates with in that way. Queen of Wands. Oh, shit. They're saying if you had any doubt who this is about, you know exactly who this is about now. You've been very descriptive without being descriptive. Oh, shit. Queen of Wands. Look at the cat. Who else? It's a Leo. Leo, Priestess. That's what they're telling me. Just those two words. Wow. And you see the two lions on either side, right? Yeah. This is where she wants to be, seated in power. So she's willing to tear down everybody else in order to get there. And she's saying that's a typical toxic Leo. I'm not saying all the Leos. I got some Leos in my circle that are some good, solid fucking people, okay? But the toxic Leos are like this, okay? You see, what I'm getting right now is that everybody is looking for the devil to be a man. But when in actuality, the one that's summoning their army is a woman. It's actually an army of women, not of men. And this is the thing where people are so indoctrinated to think that it's a man that's going to be putting together Satan's army. It's a woman. It's a fucking woman. And this is the woman. Wow. See? This is why they want certain people not to do card readings. Because of the things that you find out. Thank you, Holy Family. I'm getting your welcome. They're saying, we've been wanting you to get this out. I'm in service to you. That's it. Whatever you want me to do. Okay. What is the punishment coming for this troublemaker? Delays. I mean, delay after delay after delay after delay. It's like this woman's going to be so frustrated that nothing is working out for her. I don't know if she's much of a drinker, but she's going to be hitting that sauce pretty hard, okay? I think she already does. I mean, yeah, I mean, they're saying look at her face. This is somebody that the whole reason why she channels so many spirits is because she does drink. She does drink, and when you drink, you cause holes in your aura. When you cause holes in your aura, there's a reason why they call it spirits. Booze is spirits, and she's letting them all in. Okay? Oh, okay. They speak to her as a child. They're not speaking to her as an adult. They're speaking to that wounded child. Wow, we're getting into it today, guys. They're speaking to that wounded inner child of hers, and when she does this, she operates out of a wounded child energy instead of a grown woman energy. You may have a grown woman's body, but you're still a child in every single way. I'm getting emotionally stunted from her. Now, I'm curious, Holy Family, was she like this all her life? What happened to her? I'm not trying to be cute or funny or being a smart ass. What happened to her? 12. 11 or 12. This happened at 11 or 12. I'm seeing a party where she's being ignored. Or at least she feels like she's being ignored. I mean, I don't know the dynamics. But I'm just seeing her back against the wall, and there's like light coming in. She's sitting by a window, and the curtains are thin. Is this back home? Yes. Okay. Alrighty. So we have the Eight of Wands in reverse here. This is letting me know that nothing that she touches is going to pan out. And for a Leo, toxic Leo, for nothing to pan out, that's really going to be a shock to the system, right? They're used to being creators. I feel like she's going to lose her creative ability. They said that it's already starting. She's being blocked in the new year. Homegirl might leave YouTube. I'm telling you right now. I'm not wishing for that. No, at all. I'm not. It's irrespective of our own personal opinions. It's like, you have every right to be on this platform, but the gains are not enough for her. It's all about the gains. I'm getting something with technology, like coding, manipulation of coding, hacking maybe. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. I told you guys this is going to be a long video, okay? So what punishment is coming for this troublemaker or ones that are like her? Knight of Cups in reverse. This is a childish water sign. I'm getting, this is a Cancer. I'm getting a very specific face. Glasses. Heavy set. Kind of looks like Tyler Perry a little bit. Interesting. Let me scan his energy real quick. Just got to give me a little minute here. I don't feel like he takes anything really seriously. I mean, this is kind of what I'm picking up from him. He doesn't take anything really seriously, and that she was a little more serious than he was. And it kind of came off in the dealings. Like, what happened with them? Quite simply, she wanted a commitment he didn't. There's a lot coming in right now regarding that. He's not checking for her. He checked out a long time ago. I'm getting now. It's going to be a little shocker. I'm getting the word she was an easy lay. Whatever that means. Wasn't impressed. Now, there are other things coming in, but they said that wasn't important to impart on this reading, to kind of put that to the side, put that on the shelf. They're being very specific about what is revealed here. She's always watching everyone. Ooh, that's kind of creepy. Damn, Holy Family. It's a little creepy. They're saying, you know this, Bernie. Yeah. All right. They're saying to move on. So this Knight of Cups in reverse here. This is somebody that's emotionally immature. Something about a text message. So they're not only just talking about the punishment that's happening, but what transpired. Okay. I feel with this Knight of Cups here, this is more, has page energy within this Knight. Okay. I feel like there was a text either sent and not delivered, right? Or the receiving party didn't get the received notification. But something about a text message. A block here, because it's reversed. I always see reversals as blocks. Now, they're highlighting it was her that sent out the text message. And that something happened that either it was blocked. I'm feeling that it was blocked, okay? And that's why the received notification was never received on her end. Wow. It's really sad what some people go through, you know? Okay, so let's move on here. I'm going to do maybe 2 more rows after this, and then we're going to finish up, okay? Because quite honestly, this is a little bit of a melodrama I don't want to be invested in, right? So what drama is coming? Well, if that's you know what? That's like a Freudian slip. What drama is coming for? I was about to say, what drama is coming for this troublemaker? So what drama is coming for this troublemaker? I'm not going to second guess what's coming through. Okay. Funds. Misappropriation of funds. I know that this is not reversed, but I'm reading this as a reversal. A misappropriation of funds. Something having to do with the Bitcoin. Again, with the coins here. There's going to be some throwing under the bus. I mean, there's no loyalty there. I actually feel kind of bad for her. I keep on getting misappropriation of funds. So what's going on with this Bitcoin and the misappropriation of funds? You know what? I'm going to get a clarifier here. I feel like this is the only clarifier we'll have in this reading. I need a clarifier, Holy Family, for this Six of Pentacles card. The High Priestess reverse. Oh, jeez Louise. Oh, boy. A crooked High Priestess. Misappropriation of funds. They keep saying it. Oh, okay. Misappropriation of funds. Be careful what you're funding, guys. Just be careful. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. It's your money. You know, you busted your ass for it. But I'm just saying, be careful what you're buying into, because then you're guilty by association. Then because you funded it. You know, it's like just be careful, guys. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. That's not my place. But just be careful, okay? If you're feeling any way uncomfortable about this, then you know, just take the appropriate action. You know what I mean? But High Priestess in reverse here. Jeez Louise. Wow. Okay. Sexual favors. I know I shouldn't read it that way, according to, you know, whoever, you know, that would probably have something to say about the way I'm reading. But the B and the J. This is how they're conveying it to me. Okay? Sexual favors. Wow. This is also some dark spell work here, too. Being that the High Priestess is in reverse here. This person likes to use Bible verses in their spell work. They think they're avoiding karma by doing that. They think that the Bible is some kind of a get out of jail free card. It doesn't work that way. It makes it actually worse when you are doing dark spell work and putting the Bible in it. It kind of makes it worse for you. It's like, you know, it's no. Don't do that. Don't do that, sweetheart, please. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Trying to get this here. Okay, that's what happens with the app. It slides all over the place. So what else is coming for this? So we looked into the drama that's coming. Okay, so those two cards here, top and bottom, are the drama that's coming. Something having to do with the Bitcoin, right? Misappropriation of funds. Again, when we pay for a reading, we don't know what that reader is going to do with the money. Okay? Not for us to say, really, I guess. But at the same time, if you're feeling like a little icky or a little like you're going to puke, that's a good indication that you want to remove your energy from that. Because that's, you know, even if you're giving money, that's coming from your solar plexus. It's the seed of creation. Okay? So, yeah, you don't want that to be blood money, right? That's what I'm getting. Misappropriation of funds. So what punishment is coming for this troublemaker? Come on, guy. So I'm going to put this here. And we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So a lot of started and unfinished projects, right? Like anything she starts, she'll gauge a reaction out of people, and if they don't react to it the way that she would like, she'll start something else. Oh, I'm doing this. Oh, I'm doing that. Oh, I'm doing this. And it's like, you know, people are going to get tired of starting different things that require them to open up their wallets, and you know, you're not getting anything in return but the same type of reading every single time. It's like there's nothing different read, you know? So Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it's failed projects, right? Projects started in vain, or projects that never quite take off the ground, okay? They never quite hit the ground running. And even as I say this, guys, oh boy, I'm getting in my solar plexus, I'm getting, Whoo, I'm feeling like a little ugh, right? So I feel like there's a lot of solar plexus tapping that this person is doing into people's creative energy. Okay. Um, mm, I'm getting she's your enemigo, not your amigo. Enemigo in Spanish means enemy. Amigo is friend. Okay, so quick Spanish lesson. Um, yeah, it's failed projects. And being that this pentacle is reversed, you know what that is. Okay. I don't think I have to be very, very, and that's the 11th card. That says a lot there. Okay. Oh boy. So one more line and then we'll finish this reading. What punishment is coming for this troublemaker? Oh boy. They're really being very, very specific as to who this is. I'm not picking up anybody else's energy at all. A sprinkling of other people. They may have that in their chart somewhere, but the dominant one is a masculine Leo woman. Toxic masculine Leo woman. Okay. Um, the sun reversed. Toxic Leo woman. Depletion of energy as well. I mean, I'm going to be honest right now. God is a merciful God, and this is dear mercy. And on, if you were to ask me, this is dear mercy, right? Of course, God, the Most High, is not going to reveal everything to me. There's some things that He keeps close to vest, okay, that He's not going to reveal in this reading as to what's coming for her. So, you know, he knows the gift that he gave to us, and he knows that we'll be able to discern it. So if there's something that she's not supposed to know about and it's supposed to take her by surprise, he's not going to reveal it in these readings. Just so you know, guys, okay? We can't read everything. All right? Yeah, but I'm saying, guys, the sun in reverse, this is depletion of energy. This is exhaustion. This is depression to me. The sun reversed is depression. So believe me, this is a 5-year that's coming up. A 5. Which means there's going to be a lot of change here. And the Most High is telling me that this is not the type of person to openly admit when she's wrong. So that's going to even make it worse for her. You see, the devil knows who to use to do his bidding, but at the same time, he also knows who that person is personality-wise, and he knows also that when it's time for him to step off, right? Because let me tell you something, there's 2 sides here. You can choose 2 ways to go. You can go the way of the Most High, which might be a little more difficult, but you learn more about yourself and you don't take the easy way out. Or you could take the way of the devil, which he'll probably give you everything like right away, but you got to give your soul in return. And this is the thing. Even the devil will kind of step aside. Is like, well, now I'm not gonna save you. I'm not gonna save you when he has to do what he has to do. I'm not gonna save you. I'm not gonna pull your ass out of the fire. I'm gonna let me tell you something. He likes to make it like he's all powerful, this fucking devil here, but he knows his limitations. Okay. Every being above and below knows their limitations, knows what they can do and what they can't do. And my throat's going. Fuck that. They know what they can get away with and what they can't get away with. But when it comes time for punishment, I'm going to tell you something. He steps aside. No, bitch, you on your own. Fuck that. You on your own. And it's that you on your own type of energy and dynamics you're going to learn. And it ain't going to be pretty. We already saw the Chariot upside down, guys, okay? Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. I feel like this one needs a clarifier here. Can we get a clarifier for the Sun Reverse card? Thank you, Most High. Thank you, Holy Family. Thank you, guides. Ooh, interesting. So all this talk about court cases and all of this stuff coming. Don't shoot the messenger. This was coming through, right? All of this talk about court cases and everything. I'm going to let you guys know something. During COVID, the courts aren't open. So I don't know what court case you're talking about, especially when you haven't been able to produce official documentation. I mean, you can block out the things that identify you, like, case numbers and all of that stuff, but we want to see a document. We want to see a document. We don't want to see an article you wrote with your poor grammar. We don't want to see that. That's not proof to us. Honey, you think that's proof? That's not proof. That's slander. That's defamation. It's just another proof of your slander and defamation. We want to see an official court document, whether in an email, because the courts are closed. Facts. Look it up. Okay? So what court case are you talking about, darling? I hardly think during COVID that they're taking a case on where you had to prove black magic being done to you, and magic being done to anybody is a very difficult, if not impossible, thing to prove. Like, you really think we're stupid. Wow, you really think we're stupid. And the people they're just yucking it up and they are eating it all up. And it's like, there's going to be a number of frivolous lawsuits. And it's like, I feel like this is all part of the same conundrum. This justice in reverse. This could also be oh, I see. Remember how I saw Libra moon, right? So this is kind of like where that is. It's in the reverse. So in this fight for justice, the real justice is going to be her being made an example of. See, be careful what you're looking for. If you're looking for clout, the Most High knows how to take what you're trying to do to another person and use it to fuck you up. That's the thing. But you want to keep on saying, Most High, go ahead, my love. He said at the beginning of the reading, stop saying my name. I don't want my holy name in your filthy mouth. Right? It is what it is, man. Look, man, like I said, there's a difference between being famous and infamous. You don't want to wind up like a Jodi Arias type. You really don't. You really don't, because I see that coming down the pike for this bitch. Oof. Oof. Whoop. Sorry about that, guys. Slidey. Come on. I guess it's high time for me to close out this reading, huh? If you stuck around this long, thank you. So we only have about 4 more cards to go, okay, guys? So stick around. Also, I want to take this opportunity to tell you guys to follow me on TikTok at The Woke Bombshell. The Woke Bombshell. I do little bite-sized versions of these videos on there because they only allow you a minute, and I like to talk, so, I had to kind of condense everything into 1 minute. But I'll be loving my TikTok, so follow me there. The Woke Bombshell. And like, share, and subscribe to this channel as well, okay? Make it one big happy family. So what punishment is coming for this troublemaker? She's been a troublemaker from the fucking beginning. And I feel like there's a lot of people that are going to be watching this video that'll be like, finally. So to you people that have been defamed and slandered, I hope this is some respite for you. And this is some relief, knowing that some justice is going to be done. And it's being done from the Most High. There's no escape in that, honey. All right, so that's for you guys too. So what punishment is coming for this troublemaker? I'm going to just slide this over. We have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse here. So like I said, there's going to be a sense of her being in limbo. and not knowing what to do next. If she's not doing readings, what is she going to do? Now, I mean, I suppose that she could do, whatever it is that she was doing before she was doing the readings. But it's like, at the end of the day, she wanted to be famous quickly. So she did the things that she did. So when you're wanting to be an idol, God's going to take that, you wanting to be an idol, and he's going to whoop your ass for that, because the glory is not supposed to be taken from him. I don't know who the hell you think you are. Okay? This is the thing. When it's to the point where you're accepting comments like you're a walking God, or, things like that, you're making yourself an idol. And that is not looked nicely by the Most High. The glory is not supposed to be taken from him, especially by someone with the lineage that she has. It's like, we're not going to get into that. Look at one of the old videos that me and my homegirl Aquaria had done about that. Goes into great detail. But if you really want to put it out there, I mean, what a sad existence. Two of Pentacles in reverse. And notice the waves here. I feel like she's going to have to adopt some vices. The drinking, the smoking, or, a little heavier. Okay, I'm seeing prescription pills. 80 micrograms. And there's going to be a lot of self-talk in the mirror with her. I feel like she does a lot of self-talk in the mirror to kind of hype herself up. I hear her saying, "You're a bad bitch." I see her checking herself out in the mirror. Saying, "Look at that body." Mm-hmm. I feel like, okay, they're getting really into this now. Okay. I feel her saying in the mirror, "What can I say about myself that people are actually going to believe?" There's a little bit of hypocrisy, because if I'm right on target with the person that I'm picking up that this is about, this is the same person that was talking against cosmetics. This is the same person that was talking against makeup, yet is using nail polish and lip gloss and creams and lotions and everything to make you look a certain way that's not quote unquote natural. So there's a lot of hypocrisy there. Interesting. If you're really popping naturally, you won't need nail polish, lip gloss, to shine up your skin, to wear bright colors. You don't need any of those things that are decidedly female or feminine if you're the same one that was talking against those things. But I guess when you're looking as haggard as they're saying that she looks, you have to feign this ascension. You got to look like you're ascending, right? So you got to look the part. So you have to do certain things to look like you're glowing up. And you can't, look, man, nobody's lips are that shiny naturally, okay? Nobody's nails are an unnatural color, okay? So there's a little bit of hypocrisy there. A little bit. Just a little bit. It's like you were the same one talking shit about cosmetics and calling it cosmetic sorcery. Isn't that what you're doing? I'm just saying. Look, man, I'm not going to down you on putting on a swipe of lipstick. I mean, look, it's a feminine thing to do, but at the same time, weren't you the one talking shit about it? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, so let's get into the last part of this video here. We have 3 more. So what is the takeaway that we need to learn from her mistakes? What do we need to learn from her mistakes? Dark magic never works. And if you're following her, you're going down this path. It may look a certain way, but what she's teaching you is how to deep dive into the abyss to take you with her. She doesn't want to go alone, okay? Toxic Leo females have a pack mentality, okay? If I gotta go down, I'm gonna take all y'all bitches with me. That's their mantra, okay? So Magician reverse, oh hell no. And if there's that Virgo stellium that I was talking about earlier, Magician is also Virgo. So if that stellium is in negative placements, oh boy, sucks to be you, mija. Okay. We are on the last 2 cards here, and thank you for sticking around. What is the takeaway that we need to take? What lessons do we need to learn from her mistakes? Pick your battles. Pick your battles. Not every trigger, not every emotional bait deserves a response. Remember, she's doing this for a quick way to get high on the ranks. These people don't use education, they use drama. Okay? They're using YouTube as the new Bad Girls Club or reality TV. They're not here to teach anything. Okay? Pick your battles. Not everything deserves a response. There's a saying. You know, the thing is that people make videos about people all day long, okay? You'll know some and you won't know some. But like the saying goes, if a tree falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? Think about that. And again, these are wands, so this is definitely somebody very specific that they're referring to. Okay, last card. What is the takeaway that we need to take from this? What lesson do we need to learn from her mistakes so we don't repeat them? Okay. Ace of Cups. Always take the high road. Always take the high road. As tough a bitch you are, and I know I am surrounded by tough bitches, and I love y'all bitches, I do. Always take the high road. Always take the high road. They'll shoot themselves in the foot. Just watch. Just watch. Just observe, document, screenshot. Okay? But don't react. Don't react. It's like that saying that I just told you. And remember this. Put this on a paper somewhere and put it on your mirror so you can see that first thing in the morning, even before your coffee. If a tree falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? Think about that. Always go the path of love. Okay? I wish this girl all the love that she just so desperately needs. I really do. But my hope for her and my prayer for her is that she doesn't use evil tactics to get that love. Because then it's not love. It's not the real thing. Okay? I really wish her the best. I do. I really do. You know, I am kind of fearful for her coming this 5 year, what's going to be coming down the pike for her. We're only getting a glimpse of what's coming for her. The Most High is not going to reveal everything. Okay? Even through many card readings, he's not going to. Okay? I want to take this opportunity to give a big shout out, a hug to all of my fellow queens that are doing this. I see you. I love you. I support you. There's enough room for all of us to do this. There's enough room. Okay? Because in reality, the more of us doing this, there's no deficit for the devil to get in. Because at the end of the day, when we read, we talk about what his nefarious plans are. And if all of us are exposing him, he doesn't have a way of getting in and making that happen. So let's concentrate less on what the next bitch is doing. Let's stop looking over in another woman's plate to see how full her plate is, and concentrate what's in front of your own. Okay? There's enough room in Tarotland for all of us. Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate it. My love goes out to you. If you want a personal reading, please email me at Bernadette, BERNADETTE .Hernandez, HERNANDEZ 888 @gmail.com. I'm not using my Black Hat Tarot email address anymore because it's kind of old. I forgot my password. Fuck, 44-year-old brain. I forgot my password on that, so I can't really get into that email. So you're going to have to use that other email I just gave you, okay? So love you guys. Follow me on TikTok at The Woke Bombshell for bite-sized versions of these delicious readings. Okay? I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace.